show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation. Your hour of power with the Queen. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. Looked like we was having a whole lot of technical difficulties coming on this morning. I guess the enemy mad, but guess what? We don't stop. We keep pushing. We keep pushing. We keep pushing. We keep pushing. That's what we do. So I want to thank you guys for joining me again. Y'all, it is Monday. It is Monday, y'all. We are in the month of June. We're in the month of June, y'all. It is the second Monday, y'all. We yet pressing. We yet pressing. Y'all, I'm telling you, this year is truly flying by. If you are not tapped in to those things that God has purpose for you in this season, in this hour, I want you to tap in. I want you to tap in because it's time for you to shift, y'all. We have definitely been given opportunities for individuals to tap in to that God has called them to, and to tap in and to be in tune with themselves by being self-aware, by developing good habits and allowing those hindrance to go, and to be intentional about those things that we know that he has called us to. We didn't get dropped out of the sky. There's a reason why we are able to do the things that we do, and we have to understand that it's not an accident. It is definitely not an accident, but a part of his strategic plan for us, according to Jeremiah 29 and 11, y'all. His word is not going to return to him void. So again, I'm just grateful to be here before you guys, trying to get this other platform. Y'all know I've been screaming on a couple of platforms because we've been doing a couple of challenges. We have been trying um to expand our reach and to broaden our horizons. So we definitely have been out here in these social media streets. If you have not been following and supporting the things that we are doing, I'm telling you, an opportunity for you to really get connected with some people that you probably would never be connected with. Um, for those that are sitting down on TikTok, don't sit down on them, because it is an opportunity. I tell you, I went back to TikTok because I was on there for a while. I hadn't been on there in over a year, outside of posting clips from our podcast. But as far as me personally, just being on there and doing stuff, I hadn't been able to because my TikTok account was hooked up to one of my cell phones that I no longer had access to. So it was kind of tedious trying to get back hooked up to it. So yeah, I have not really been on TikTok for over a year, and I went back. I think I got my sister blessed me with a new phone, um, part of my birthday gift, and I was able to reconnect with TikTok. Well, y'all, for the last, we are now in 9 days. For the last 9 days, I have faithfully been over posting, sharing, maybe in 14 days, because I think we may have started, hold on, we started a little bit before June 1st, because we started the challenge on June 1st. So we started a little bit before June 1st. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok. Um, so we can share with them our hour of power. But I have been going live over there. And doing various things over on that platform. And I tell you, I have truly, truly enjoyed it because I've had an opportunity to connect with some amazing people. I got selected to participate in what they call these TikTok matches, and you can battle against another influencer, and y'all get your supporters and your people to come and support you and to like your page, and to, it's just amazing opportunity. And I always tell them, like I told the young lady on Saturday, because the person that I was supposed to be battling, y'all, he did not show up. He came. I don't know if he checked out my profile and got intimidated or what, but he came. We were preparing to go live, and then as we were getting ready to go live, he he left. He dropped off, and I don't know what happened. So they kept sending other people inside of inside of where we were. And I was like, well, who was these people? I said, this is not the person. And by this being my first time doing it, I didn't want to, do something wrong. So I wanted to make sure. So it kept sending people over there. So eventually I ended up battling this young lady. And and I'm gonna tell y'all, I lost both battles. I lost both battles. Guess why? Because none of you guys came over and supported. But it's okay, because I truly, truly had a good time. I truly had a good time. It's a new experience. It's something that I am truly, truly enjoying. I am enjoying being over on TikTok. So if you guys are not over there, if y'all not over there, I want y'all to come on over here and join us over here on TikTok and allow your brands to be seen and heard, because that's what we're doing. And again, I want to thank everyone that came to the match on Saturday. Dr. Wendell Fields, he came out. Cheryl Northern LaGrange, they came out and supported. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as many opportunities as I get, I'm going to be doing it. And as often as I can share information with you guys, because again, this one is new to me, and I am still yet trying to get in the flow. Again, I have been over here for a while, but I've not been active. I've not been doing a lot of the stuff that they've been doing. Yeah, I've been focusing on Substack. That's been one of my major platforms that I've been using here lately because of what it offers and what it does. So and I'm a writer, so that's what I enjoy doing. But for all of those that are truly, truly influencers and like to get their stuff out there and like to connect and make those connections, because y'all know I'm all about them 4 C's too. And our 4 C's is connect, collaborate, create, and community build. That's what we do. So I want to encourage you guys to come on over here to TikTok and connect with some of these amazing people, because these are some amazing people over here. When I tell you, I have been jumping on different lives and just watching these amazing people share their brand, share their positivity, share what they're doing. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's some positive things going on over there. So if you want to go over there and get hope to some of those positive vibes, like I'm trying to stay away from all the negative and hook up with those positive influencers and those positive people with those positive messages, because there's a lot of them over there, y'all. Because y'all know in this season, y'all know what it's about for us as black and brown people, and what we should be doing. We have to create and leave our own legacy, because we see what this current administration is doing and how they're trying to wipe it away. So it's up to us to make sure that we are creating and leaving legacy that our family and those that are coming behind us are going to be able to know what it is. Or we got to put these things out here so they'll know. And won't nobody else be able to tell our story. They won't be able to rewrite our stories. They won't be able to do what they're trying to do now. And we have to keep putting these things out here. So how would they, we hear in the word, it says that we should do greater work. And how will people know of these greater works if we're not putting them in archives, if we're not putting them in something that people can go back and pick up? So that means we got to put them in books. We got to put them in books. That's why I have over 130 something of these floating around here on Amazon, Mad Cloud, Blurb, Walmart.com, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, you name it, they're there. Google Queen of Collaboration, Angela Thomas Smith. And if you're out there and you're ready to publish, you're ready to write a book, you got something that you want to put out, don't know where to start, don't know what to do, I'm right here. I'm right here to help. I am a self-publishing coach. I will help you along the process. But if you want me to publish the book, I'll publish it too. But I'm that type of person that wants you to learn how to do it, wants you to grow. Because I believe if you teach a child how to fish, they'll never go hungry, because they can throw that reel out there and reel in some fish anytime they get hungry. So if you teach them the way to go, they'll never go the wrong way. Even if they get off track, they'll always be able to come back. So I want to teach you how to do a book from start to finish. I don't want to do it for you, but I will if you really just don't want to. But I would rather show you how to do it so that you will know how to do it. So if you want to do it again, you can do it again and again and again and again. And you can show somebody else if you want to. Because I believe in paying it forward. I believe in sharing. I do not believe that all these gifts and talents that he's placed in me is meant for me to sit down on them. They're meant for me to share with other people. Because guess what? If I leave here tomorrow, y'all, I can't take none of this stuff with me. I can't take none of it with me. It's gonna go well for me. I've asked my family to I want to be cremated. I don't want to be put in a box. I want to be returned back to the ashes, and I just want to be cremated. And I've asked them to cremate me, so I don't want all of what He's gave me to burn up in ashes and to go to ashes. I want to have poured everything that I can pour out, everything that He's given me, all those things that He's prepared for me. I want them to come forth so that I can enjoy them in this life. I don't want to wait to get to eternal life to enjoy the things. He said we can enjoy those things now. So I want to enjoy those things. I want to enjoy life. So with that being said, all these gifts and talents that he's placed on the inside of me, it's not always for me. It's for me to pour out into other people and to share with other people. When he raised me up off my bed of afflictions, I just wanted to share his goodness. And he allowed me all of these amazing platforms to be able to do that. So I am here to do that for you guys. I'm here to educate, empower, and encourage. That is my whole objective. I'm not here for anything else. I'm not here to be an influencer. I'm not here to be none of that. I have specific instructions, and my instructions is to educate, empower, and encourage individuals to stay on their journey we call life. So that's all I'm doing. And it's just sharing from my experiences, things that I have endured, things that I have been through, things that I think that may be able to help you. If you are a suicide attempt survivor, then that's me. I've been there, done that. If you have been involved in domestic violence, if you struggle with mental illness, been there, done that. Dealing with it and learning skills and coping daily. So there's a lot. I want people to truly understand that no matter how you see us, we're all human and we are all wonderfully flawed. We all have flaws, no matter how many masks we put on, no matter how we try to disguise it, no matter how professional we try to act, no matter what. Y'all, we all are wonderfully flawed. We all have some flaws. We all have something that's not 100. So know that you're not perfect. You will never be perfect, and there's no perfect people in this world. Because if they were perfect, guess what? They wouldn't be walking around here. They wouldn't be walking around here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. And I hope you are walking in your power today. I hope that you are walking in your power, and thanks for dropping by Hour of Power with the Queen. I am here every Monday at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. every Monday. For those that are tuning in for the first time, what is the hour of power? So know that you are positioned. Know that you didn't get dropped out of the sky. Know that you are positioned because you are an overcomer. There's some things that you've been through that you overcame. And you overcame because you were a willing vessel to be used by God. He used you. You allowed him to use you for his glory so that he can share, so you can share how you overcame and how you got through with other people. Huh. He said we were placed here to educate, empower, and encourage others to stay on this journey we call life. Know that it's not always going to be easy, but if we stay the course, he will make our road easy. He will make it smooth if we stay the course. But he's given us a blueprint. He's given us a map. He's given us those things that we need, that those basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's right here. That is right here. He's giving it to us. So we just got to open it up. And we just have to go in there and find out what it is that we're supposed to be doing. And then y'all apply Peter, all those other names that you see in there. You got to put your name in there. And then you got to learn how to speak that life. Speak life. That he's given us the power to speak life or death. So you have that power. You can speak life or death. Know that no matter what it looked like. And I was had a there's a young lady that I am mentoring. She actually came and we sit and we were talking, and she was saying that she didn't know. She just didn't know. I said, well, if you don't know, I said, then you got to ask him. I said, you got to ask him. He said, when we lack wisdom, we have to ask. And if you're looking for doors to open, you got to knock. So we can't just be wandering around and just hoping. We got to be specific. We got to learn how to give God back his word. We got to learn how to speak over our own life. He told us we have the power to speak life or death. So what are you speaking into your life? What are you speaking? Are you speaking life? Or even or are you speaking over yourself? Do you even speak over yourself? Do you even speak affirmations? Do you even pour into yourself? Because a lot of us, we just get up and go. A lot of us don't even take the time to cultivate our mind, to cultivate our heart, to cultivate anything about us. We get up, we shower, we just go by daily routine, not even communicating with the one that created us. Like if you ask some people when did they pray, some of them you will probably never see pray. But y'all, that's how we stay connected with the creator. See, he said, be still and know that I'm God. So after you pray, you gotta be still so that he can communicate with you. See, a lot of us we thinking that God is not answering our prayers when he answers all of our prayers when we pray. Immediately. Because you don't see the result or it doesn't come immediately to you, you think that he didn't answer it. So then that's when that doubt comes back, all those things that he done told us not to do. That's when we begin to do them. And we continue to have doubt. We continue to not trust when he said, seek ye first the kingdom and all things shall be added. He didn't say some things, he said all things. So are you seeking the kingdom? How many out there are truly seeking the kingdom? And when you seek the kingdom, you got to put these things in your heart. Because guess what? He attends to the matters of your heart. That's why he knows your heart. So if you're walking around mad, you're walking around angry, you're walking around with envy, you're walking around with strife, you're walking around with anything that's out of the will of God, he knows your heart. So if it's in your heart, if envy is in your heart, he sees that. If jealousy is in your heart, he sees that. So you got to let all of that go. And see, sometimes we got to be real with ourselves. We got to do those hard evaluations with ourselves. We got to go through and we got to do that hard examination of ourselves and see, what are we doing? What are we doing wrong? What are we not doing in the will of God? What are we doing outside the will of God? How can we do better? That's what we got to do. See, when we truly become aware of ourselves, we know who we are. We know what we're supposed to be doing. We know how we're supposed to be doing it. We know when we're supposed to be doing it. And we do it. We don't allow hindrance. We don't allow bad habits to stop us. Why? Because we are focused. We're not only going to be an inspiration to ourselves and those around us, but we're going to be intentional about those things that God has called us to. Because we know that he didn't drop us out of the sky. And when we start being intentional and focused on those things that he's brought us to and that he's placed in our life, because we got gifts and talents. A lot of us got gifts and talents and things that we're supposed to be doing, but we sit down on those gifts and talents thinking that we are hurting somebody or we're doing somebody a favor. when he gave you those gifts and talents because he said he would make your name great amongst men. So it's not for nobody else that he equipped you with those gifts and those talents. Those gifts and talents are for you, for him to make a name for you so that people will know who you are. So, y'all, if he's giving you a gift, he's giving you something that you're supposed to be doing. Some of us are so talented with our words. Some of us are so talented and with our hands. Some of us have a niche for drawing people. Some of us have compassion. Some of us have empathy. Y'all, those are gifts. Those are talents. And they can be incorporated into things that can that can take you places. Like some of us wonder why we, when we're in school, we take these different classes, even in college, why we taking these different classes and doing these different things. But then when we begin to move and we begin to operate in our gifts and we begin to move and operate in the things that he's called us to, then these things will start to come back to our remembrance. These things that we did in high school, those things that we did in middle school, some of the things that our parents taught us and instilled in us, they'll begin to come back. They'll begin to help birth those things that are on the inside of you. Y'all, it's time to shift. It's time for us to truly walk into those things that he's purposed for us. And y'all, if that means that you need to connect with other people, y'all connect with other people. Don't think that you're on this journey by yourself or you have to be out here doing it alone, because that is so far from the truth. You're not alone on this journey. There's so many other people that probably is waiting for you. Is waiting for you to walk into that you're supposed to be walking into so that they can walk into theirs. So y'all, we all have a mandate over our life. Just like our different parts of our body makes up our body. We all are part of the kingdom. And each one of us is what makes the kingdom whole, that makes the kingdom the kingdom. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made in his image so that we can all bring our unique gifts and those things that he specifically gave us to identify us. So know that it's not a coincidence. It's not happenstance. It's not an accident that you're even sitting here hearing this today. It is by his divine plan that you even come across this live, this feed, this message. If you're hearing it as a clip, if you're hearing it as a replay, it is only by his grace and his mercy that you're even able to hear this. See, he knew that this day would be this day, and he knew exactly who would need to hear this message and everything that needed to go forth. See, when Jeremiah 29:11, when he said he declared, y'all, that's past tense. So know that it's already done. He said he had a plan for us, and it was to prosper us, not to harm us, for us to have good health, for us to have hope in the future, y'all. Like, this is what he said. His word is not going to return to him void. And God, he's going to watch over it. He's going to watch over it until it's performed and perfected in your life. So I don't care what it looked like. If things are all going all to hell right now, it's okay. Praise him anyway. Praise him anyway. Praise him through it and watch how it shift. But you got to be willing. You got to be willing to go through. You got to be willing to allow him to use you. So guess what? Pack up your flesh and move it out the way. You got to move out the way so that your spirit man can arise and do what he said. Because let me tell you one thing about your father. See, the Holy Spirit, he ain't coming where he ain't welcome. So you have to welcome him in. You got to bring him in. You got to welcome him in. You got to usher him in. He ain't gonna just come in and take over. He do not have. That's one thing about him. He don't have that takeover spirit. Like a lot of us, we got that takeover spirit. We like to take over stuff. He don't have that spirit. And he's not coming in to take over you if you don't invite him in. So you got to invite him in. You got to let him in so that he can do what he needs to do in your life. So that you can begin to shift. So that you can walk into those things that he has called you to. Because your greater, you haven't even seen your greater. You may have been you may have been doing some great things. You may have been doing good. You may have thought that this you was living your best life, but you have yet to see what he's about to do for you. Ears have not heard and eyes have not seen. Huh. So just know if you align with his word, your shift is going to be amazing. So spend time with yourself. Truly get to know yourself. Be aware of all those things that he's called you to. Y'all don't leave nothing on the table. Don't leave nothing on the table. Everything that he's told you to do. Yeah, if you are an author, you have 7 other opportunities to make money off of your book. 7 streams of income off of one book. You can do it. Yes, you can. For all those creatives out there, there's so many things that you can be doing. And not only that, authors need you. If you are an influencer, you should be partnering with an author. They need you. Yeah, there's so much stuff that we can do. And then us black and brown people, y'all, they've been trying to they've been trying to destroy us for forever. But guess what? The resilience that lies within us, that will in the will that will not let us quit. Y'all, what have they not done to us that we have not survived? Like everything that they try to do to us, we survive. I'm telling you, if we as people, as black and brown people, truly understood how powerful we could be if we came together, like literally really just came together. And I'm loving all of the connections and all of the unity that I am seeing. But if we all just united, just like the ones that are coming together, because I've been seeing a lot of people come together here lately. And if we all can just, if all 13%, because we only make up 13% of this population, if all 13% just came together and all just aligned on one accord, just imagine how powerful that 13% would be. And they already know that. They already know that. When you know you chosen, and when you know you're a part of the chosen, all you can do is choose to show up and be great. All you can do is want to be great because you come from greatness. The one that created us is the greatest of them all. He didn't make no mess. He didn't make no mistakes. He didn't make no mess. He didn't make no mistake. So I don't care. I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what nobody say. And for those that keep holding on to your past, let that stuff go. Honey, we all have a past. Because I'm telling you, if I didn't have a past, do you think I'll be on that 5 a.m. prayer line every morning for the last 5 years? I had a past. I done been through some stuff. So that's why every morning, 5 a.m., we on that prayer call. Because we know what it takes. We know what it takes to get through. We know what it takes to get through today. So guess what? We start our morning off every morning, giving him praise, giving him our first fruit, asking him to see us through the day, to lead, guide, and direct us, to stir up those gifts that he's placed on the inside of us. And that's every single morning for the last 5 years. Some of y'all, we call y'all name out every single morning. And some of them over there on TikTok, they be right there with us every single morning. For the last, 15 days, we've been over here. And I appreciate everybody that's been coming on and listening, sharing, and sending hearts and doing all that good stuff to support what we're doing. We appreciate you. Keep sharing us out. Keep allowing people to know who the Crew Podcast is. We're not just a podcast network that just want to interview people and just want. No, we're out in our communities. We all have brands. We're all out trying to be a voice. We all have different perspectives on different things, and we want people to know that they have a perspective too, and that their voice matters too, and that we're giving them a platform, an outlet to share their voice. And every single host over here, just about, except for a few of them, we do have maybe 2 that have not published their single book by themselves, but have been a part of an anthology. And I keep telling them, if you're a part of an anthology, you are still an author. You're still an author. You're still an author. Because once you publish, you're an author. Whether you want to accept it or not, but you're an author. But we're all authors. We all have a story. We all have a journey, just like all of you guys. All of us. That's the one thing that connects us as humans. That we all have a story. We all have a journey. Because y'all, we all are living this thing we call life. And we all are experiencing something. We're experiencing something. We're going through something. And all our experiences are different because we all have different makeups. We all have different DNA. We all come from different environments. So we have different factors, different things that come into the makeup of us. That guides our morals, that guides our values, that guides our perspectives. So we all have a special part in this entire universe. We all make it up. We didn't get dropped out of the sky. And it's not one race that makes up nothing, because we're all part of the human race. When it's all said and done, and when we stand before him, all he's gonna see is our spirit. Not gonna see us in the flesh. Not gonna see us in the skin. And if we all wish to cut our arm, wish to get whatever, nick our finger, whatever. And if you look at your veins, y'all, all that blood runs blue. All the blood running through your vein is blue. And then when it hit the outside, it becomes red. And that's everybody. So if your blood is a different color and it hit out and it comes out a different color, then you different. You different from us. But all of us that bleeds red, color shouldn't matter. But we as people have allowed it to. But we got to continue to shift and not allow that to affect us, because we are human beings that are spiritual. And y'all, even though we're having a human experience, we're spiritual beings. So we got to learn how to truly operate in the spirit and allow the spirit to lead us. So a lot of us, we don't even acknowledge the Holy Spirit, when the Holy Spirit is the one that God left to lead, guide, and direct us. He said he left the comforter. He left us with the comforter. And because he said he would never leave us nor forsake us. So he said he left us with the comforter. And the comforter is the Holy Spirit. But a lot of us don't even acknowledge the Holy Spirit. A lot of us don't even welcome him in. Don't even let him know that we need him. Know that nothing that you do is because of you. Nothing that happens in your life is because of you. And know that even though we all pray, y'all, we operating on stuff from our ancestors because we ain't even been here long enough. We ain't even been here. So you got to understand this, that all those prayers that prayed before us, that came before us, how they still have to manifest. Those words still have to manifest. Every prayer that was lifted, God answered them. He answered those prayers when they were prayed. Our grandparents, our ancestors may not have seen them manifest, but God is a man that he would not lie, and his word shall come to pass. So guess what? We get to see the manifestation of their words, their prayers, those things that they will believe in him to the grave. See, a lot of the stuff that we're praying for, a lot of the stuff that we're believing him for, we may not see it come. But just because we don't see it come, don't mean that we got to stop believing, and mean that we got to stop moving. Because guess what? Those that are coming after us can see the manifestation of his word. Because his word is not going to return him void. Just as you prayed it, he's already answered it. He's already answered it. He's already answered it. He's not a man that he should lie. He is not a man that he should lie. He's already answered it. So whatever you believe in him for on today, know that it is well. It is done. If you believe in him for healing, know that you are healed, because by his stripes, he said that we are healed. By his son Jesus' stripes, we are healed. So if you need a healing in your body, believe it. Believe it, give it to him, receive it, and let it alone. Let it alone. Don't go back and pick it up. See, a lot of us, we don't see the manifestation because we keep picking it up. It's like we keep doubting. And y'all know last week we talked about doubt. We talked about doubt. But this week is all about faith and moving in faith. So know that you didn't get dropped out of the sky. It's time to truly walk in faith. It's time to walk in faith. He was crucified for us. He was crucified for us. He hung on that cross for us. He died for us so that we would have the right to eternal life. So, y'all, it's time for you to learn how to shift. Become more self-aware of you. Find out those things that make you tick. Find out those things that make you happy. Find out those things that bring you joy. Develop good habits. Let go of some of those bad habits and develop good habits. Habits that would allow you to be intentional about those things that God has called you to. It's time to shift. It's time to shift. Get focused. Stop allowing distractions to come and to what sway you to the left or sway you to the right. But stay on the straight and narrow. Stay the course. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. So that he can begin the transformation. See, a lot of us are looking for change. A lot of us are looking for things and trying to discover things. Just move out of the way and allow him to be who he said he will be in your life. There's no need to go out and try to discover and discover yourself, because there's nothing to discover. Everything you need, baby, is already in you. Genesis 2:7 says that. He said he breathed the breath of life into you. So when he breathed the breath of life into you, everything you needed, everything you wanted, everything you desired was deposited in you. So now it's time for you to tap in. Tap, 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 tap in. Like y'all be tapping the screen for likes, like you be tapping the screen for likes. It's time for you to tap in. Tap in. Tap in and see. Tap in and see what he's placed on the inside of you. Tap in and see those gifts and those talents. Tap in and see what he wants you to do. But you got to be able to tap in and connect with him. That's what you got to do. See, he said, we have been crucified with Christ. And we are no longer I, because I live for Christ who lives in me. So it's not no longer I, but Christ. So move out your way. Move out your way. Move out your way and allow him to do what he said he would do in your life. If you're ready to shift, if you're ready to be transformed, if you're ready to be renewed, if you're ready, y'all, he's willing. If you're ready, if you want to be kept, he'll keep you. And if you want to go to the next level, he'll elevate you. But you got to align and you got to be in the will of God. So how do you do that? You got to heal. How do you heal? Stop allowing hindrance to cause you to have an ego, which causes you to have an attitude that keeps you from moving in love. Because we know that love covers a multitude of sin. Love draws. Love is action. Love does not have to be something that we speak about. But love is something that we can show. Love is something that comes out. Love draws. When was the last time you showed love? And I'm not talking about to a family member, not talking about to a friend, but I'm talking about to a complete stranger, someone that you did not know. When was the last time you truly loved? That you loved on a stranger, that you loved on somebody? See, he said we should love our brothers and our sisters, just as we love ourselves. And all that's going on in this world, where is that love? See, a lot of us can't have that love for our brothers and our sisters because we don't have it for us. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in and find out who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be impacting lives. Tap in and watch God move. You're looking for change? He's ready to shift you. He's ready to shift you to the next level if you're ready to go. But you got to do the work. Y'all, nothing is going to happen overnight and nothing is falling out of the sky. See, a lot of us, we sitting around and we're waiting, but we're not doing any work. We're not speaking positive over our life. We're not doing anything positive. We're just waiting and hoping that something is going to fall out the sky. Somebody's going to do something for us. Some white horse is going to come ride in and save us, y'all. Ain't no prince coming to save you. Ain't no king coming. So a lot of them was looking for administration, this current administration, to come save them. That's why a lot of them voted. But he ain't saving y'all. Y'all see what he doing? If you want to be saved, baby, you're going to have to do that for yourself. And how you going to have to do that for yourself? Hey, right here. Apply the word. Apply the word. This right here got to be applied to your life. Don't just let it sit over there on your bed. Don't let it sit in the back window of your car. Don't let it sit on your coffee table with it open to a certain page. You got to pick it up and you got to read it. Look, you got to pick it up and use it so much, y'all, to the pages, until the pages be coming out like mine. That's how much you got to pick it up and use it. And then you got markings all over your book that's showing that it's being used. That it's being used. You got to use it and apply it to your life. So when you apply it to your life, that word become action, y'all. It becomes true action. Not just something that you see somebody else doing, but you can see it manifest in your own life. And then when you begin to see it manifest in your life, you can begin to share it with somebody else. You can begin to share the word. You can begin to witness to somebody else. Y'all, we're supposed to be helpmates one to another. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Supposed to be sharing and uplifting and caring and pouring into others. But some of us, we be so focused on ourselves and just so focused on everything but what we supposed to be focused on. Y'all, it's time to shift. It's time to get it together. It's time to elevate to that next level. It's time to go. So I want to thank everybody that tuned in today. I said I wasn't going to be on here long, but that long, that didn't last long. But anyway, y'all, I truly appreciate you guys for being a part of the various platforms that I am a part of, wherever you are tuning in from today, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Substack, TikTok, wherever. We appreciate you. I am the visionary of the Crew Podcast. Currently, we have 9 amazing hosts over here, and they are just wanting to be a voice, just wanting to be that outlet to share what God has given them and to allow other people to share what He's allowed them to get through, come through, whatever, and whatever brands, whatever products, whatever services that He's allowed them to have. We want to be able to, share it with the world, because everybody may not go to Africa. Everybody may not go to the Virgin Islands. Everybody may not go to Dubai. Everybody may not go to India or Pakistan or the different countries in Africa. So if we connect with these people and we're able to share their story and we're able to connect with them and talk to them and do different things, y'all, who would have thought a little country girl from Levelland, South Carolina, would be speaking amongst people in Dubai, India, and in Africa? I have had the opportunity to speak virtually, have never touched down in any of these places. So I thank God for the power of being virtual and the opportunities that we have. So don't sit down on your gifts. Y'all, utilize every gift that you have. Learn how to make connections, build relationships. Y'all, it's all about building relationships and connections. You can't expect for something to happen if you're always making excuses. We make excuses about everything, but yet we want our brand to grow. We want people to buy our books. We want people to show up for our conferences. We want people to support the things that we do. But yet, every time something comes up, like we have a challenge going on, and yeah, I'm gonna put them out there because you know what? It is what it is. We do what we want to do. A lot of people complain about not getting visibility, not allowing their books and stuff to sell, and not having the marketing. When you provide opportunities for them to collaborate, you provide opportunities for them to put themselves out there and be a part of something where they can share their brands and they can share they don't take it. They don't take those opportunities. So when you take somebody to the well and they won't put their own picture in there and get some water out, that's their fault. Because you can't put the picture in there for them. If I'm gonna put it in there, I might as well drink it too. And then what's the whole purpose of you going? It defeats the whole purpose. See, a lot of us, I don't know for the likes of me why even write a book, why even be in an anthology, why even be a part of a group, why even do anything if you're not gonna do anything with it. It's like you're wasting gifts and talents and other people's time when they can be pouring into somebody else. The time that they spent helping you, that could have been pouring into somebody that was gonna do something with it. So y'all, when y'all start saying that y'all want to do this stuff, and then when opportunities provide themselves, and you sit down, evaluate yourself. Don't keep telling people that you're looking for marketing, you need branding when opportunities provide themselves, and yet you don't take them. You can't need it that much if you're not taking it when it's right there. Because if it was a snake, it would have bit you. But they're sitting right there in your face, and you don't even take the opportunity. I don't know what else to do. Every opportunity that presents itself to me, I'm taking it. Why? Because I know what I'm striving for. I know that I'm trying to go to another level. I'm trying to grow. I want people to know who I am. I want people to be able to tap into the things that I have going on. I want people to be able to go over and pick up one of my books and be blessed by it. So guess what? Every opportunity I get, I'm going to be sharing. And you should be too. You can never, ever share enough. It's your brand. It's your product. You can share 1,000,000 times and it still ain't enough. You got to keep putting it out there. You got to keep sharing. You got to keep presenting it. And don't just think that because so and so ain't following you or so and so ain't. So a lot of them not gonna like what you post. A lot of them not gonna share what you post. But you can guarantee you they watching it. They see it, but they not gonna like it. Why? Because they didn't do it. Whether people say the people say they support, but support is more than looking. Support is more than saying you support. When you support people, that means you participate in the things that they're doing, you share the things that they're doing, and then you talk about it. For the likes of me, I hear people talk about a lot of other stuff, but they never talk about being a part of any of the stuff that we have going on over here. But I hear them talk about everything else that they do. But let the truth be told, a lot of the people that's doing stuff, a lot of them, and you can go check them out. A lot of those that have come through this platform that are doing things that a lot of people come back and ask me about these people. See, I'm not that type of person. I want you to grow. I'm never gonna cut ties. And anybody that is a true mentor that has been mentored by me, I still talk to them often. Because if I mentored you or I did anything, see, I often tell people one thing about me is if you come in contact with me, the only way we're gonna not stay connected is if you disconnect. I don't disconnect with people because I'm not like a lot of people that they want you to come be a part of their magazine, they want you to come be a part of their podcast, and all they want is your money. All they want to do is advertise you. All they want to do is put you on a show, get you on this, and then they be charging you way more than they should be charging you. They charge you an arm and a leg. But that's not us over here at the Crew Podcast. We are truly out here making a difference. We want to be the voice for those that think that they don't have a voice. We are a voice for the voiceless. We are a voice for those that need someone to amplify that thing that they're doing. That's what we do. And it's not about coming over here trying to be a part of these matches and trying to be a part. That just happened. But we're out here making a difference on every platform that we go to. And we do that by podcasting, by interviewing, by allowing people to come on and share their stories. And then we go out into the community. We're out in the community. We're not just on these social media sites. We're out in the community. Y'all, we're headed to Chicago this weekend. Friday, I'll touch down in Chicago Friday. Saturday, we're going to be doing a pop-up at the Clearing Public Library. So if you are in the Chicago area and you want to come out, come out. We're going to be doing a fundraiser for Cash. Cash is a 2-year old that is currently in need of a heart transplant. And we are going to be raising funds for her. So if you're in the Chicago area, we want you to come out and be a part of this amazing event. Cash, if you want to donate, this is a good. This is good. This is good. If you want to donate, y'all can go over to the Children's Organ Transplant Association, and that's COTA.org, and it's the Children's Organ Transplant Association, which is COTA.org. You can go over there and donate. Her name is Baby Cash, and there's a big old she has a big old Mickey Mouse thing up there, a picture of her. She got her little oxygen thing in her nose, and it says Cash, K with the K, y'all. KASH. Y'all, the baby is in need of a heart transplant, and we're going to be doing a fundraiser for her at this event this weekend. We're going to be in Chicago. We're going to be at the Clearing Public Library on Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m. So if y'all want to come out, come out. If you're in the Chicago area, come out, meet some of these amazing authors. We're going to have some amazing speakers in the house. So I encourage you guys to come out and support if you're in the Chicago area. That Sunday, we're going to be supporting Coach Rachel Gary. She's going to be dropping her new book called hashtag Poverty to Six Figures. She's going to be dropping that book on Sunday. The event starts at 3, from 3 to 6 p.m. If you are in the Chicago, Illinois area, I encourage you guys to come out, support. If you need some information, if you need directions, if you need locations, y'all please direct message me so that you can come out and be a part of what we are doing. We're giving back to the community. Again, we're going to be in Chicago this weekend, June 13th through the 15th. We're going to touch down on Friday. Well, I touched down on Friday. We're going to be there Saturday doing a pop-up at the Clearing Public Library. Have some amazing speakers that's going to be coming out and sharing with us. They're going to be pouring into you guys, sharing their testimony, sharing their stories. And then that Sunday, we're going to be in the building. We're going to be over at supporting Coach Rachel Gary as she dropped her book, hashtag Poverty to Six Figures. So I want to encourage you guys to come out, support if you can. We will be in the building. Again, if there's anything that I have shared on this broadcast today and you would like to connect, you always can connect with me over on Linktree. Simple, 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 simple. I'm simple, y'all. And everything attached to me is Queen of Collaborations. I am affectionately known as Queen of Collaboration, but you can go over to Linktree. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the captions at the bottom for y'all, in the comments for y'all. Over there to Linktree, Queen of Collaborations, and that is me. Y'all can connect with me, and y'all can just scroll down and just see what all they have over there that's connected to me. You can connect with my I have a website, and if you just want to connect and check out my books, I have books. You can go over to my website, and this is just for my books. It is my whole name, Angela Thomas Smith. Books. I made it real simple. .com. So you can go over and check me out and see. Yeah, I think I spelled that wrong. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't even put the right thing in there. I need to go back and see if I can see if that let me, because that's the wrong thing. I was trying to delete that B. I accidentally put a B on there at the end of that. So let me just type it again, y'all. That's wrong. So I'm going to type it again so y'all can have the right information, because I want y'all to be able to connect with me and see some of the things that we have going on over there. So if you just go over to www, it's www Angela Thomas Smith books And I don't know why I was racing, trying to. I don't know why I was trying to erase that. I may have just hit the what's the name too quick, and it didn't let me. But here it is. That is the link. If you want to check out my books, it is www.angelathomassmithbooks.com, and you can check out all of my books. I have books on Amazon, Blurb, Walmart.com, Barnes and Nobles, Books of Millions, all of those jazzy little places. Most of my books are inspirationals. I do have a couple. I have a couple of children books. I have a couple poetry books. I think I have about 10, maybe 15 poetry books. And most of my books are collaborations. There are probably about 10 or 15 that I have done solo, but the rest of them are collaboration projects. Um, the majority of my literary work is, of course, my magazine, because we have been doing the magazine. This year made 5 years that we've been publishing the magazine. So most of my literary works is, of course, my magazine. I have books. I have calendars. I have planners. I have journals. Again, I do a lot of anthologies. If you are someone that have a story, but you don't know if you want to write a whole book, but you know that you want to tell a story, you have something that you want to share. Well, I'll definitely want you to be a part of one of these anthologies, y'all. We're getting ready to embark on a suicide awareness anthology that's going to drop on September the 1st. And then, of course, I am a domestic violence survivor. So every year I do a 24-hour domestic violence takeover where we go live for 24 hours. And every hour, someone comes on and they share their journey. They share their story. They share resources. They share whatever it is that they can share. And we've been doing that for the last 5 years. So we go live on at 11:59 on September the 30th, and we are live until October the 1st, 11:59 October the 1st, and you get to meet 24 amazing individuals that's coming on and sharing, because every hour somebody's going to come on and share their story. Y'all gonna see me for 24 hours. I'll be on, but I'll be sitting off in the corner, and they'll be sharing their journeys, their story. And if you're out there and you have a domestic violence story that you would like to share, please reach out to me. Again, you can email me or you can inbox me, y'all. A lot of times I'm not on these social media sites. If I'm not live, a lot of times I'm not on here. So the best way to reach me is definitely through my email. It's definitely through my email. It's the best way to reach me. So I'm gonna put my email address, which is, y'all know what it is, Queen of Collaborations at gmail.com. So y'all can email me if you are interested in being a part of anything that I have shared on here today. And if you have any questions about anything that you may come across anytime you're visiting our platform, whether you're looking at a video or anything. So again, if you are interested in being part of the suicide awareness devotion, it is a devotion. Well, it's not going to be a devotion this year. It's going to be a 30. It's going to be a 30-day. It's not really a devotion, but I'm using the format of a 30-day devotional, but it's not a devotional. So, but anyway, if you want to be a part of the book and share your story, please, by all means, connect with me and join and allow your story to be shared. Because y'all, if you have been following across these social media sites and looking at the news, y'all know we know that suicide has been on the rise, and definitely within our communities since COVID. Um, since COVID, since the pandemic, we have definitely seen some spikes and we've seen some changes. So we definitely want to stay on top of that and stay on top of addressing it and making sure that we are providing resources and making sure that we are providing tips and things that people can use, people can apply to their life. So that's what we're doing. Again, if you're out there and you want to share your journey, want to share um, about suicide inside of this book, please reach out to me and get connected. Get connected, get connected, get connected. I am looking for 30 individuals. 30 individuals to share their journey. I have you can email me and I'll send you the form. I have a job form that you can complete and fill out if you want to be a part of the domestic violence takeover. I have 22 slots available. So come on and get signed up and allow your story to be shared because we're going to share your story. Not only are you going to be a part of the 24-hour takeover, you'll also be interviewed on the podcast. You'll also get featured on our blog, and you will get to be inside of the magazine. So it's going to be a few opportunities for you to allow your brand to be seen and heard around the world. Our magazine is available on Mad Cloud, Blurb, and Amazon. You can get it in digital and in print. Opportunity to be seen around the world. I'm not going to tell you a million people going to see it, but it's an opportunity for a million people to see it. Y'all, when we put ourselves out there and we get inside of these different things, it's still to our responsibility to let people know that it's out there so they can go get it and see it for themselves too. So know that it can be seen by as many people as we tell that will go out and support. So it can be seen by everybody because that is the option. If they want to get it, they can get it. So I'm gonna get on and get out of here, y'all. So I see they say our live is restricted. For some audience, your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason violates company. Okay. I guess they don't want you talking about S. So you got to say unalive. So unaliving situations, y'all. We've been had a whole lot of unaliving situations going on here lately. So we want to stay on top of that, and how we stay on top of that is by doing the things that we're doing, and that's by making these resources available and by providing these platforms. So y'all, I'm gonna get on off here because TikTok say I have violated their community guidelines by talking about unaliving. So we're not gonna talk about unaliving, y'all. We're gonna go on and get off here. And no, I don't need to buy no views. People wanting you to buy views. I don't buy views. I don't buy connections. I don't buy followers. I don't do all of that. I figure that if they gonna follow, if they gonna support, they be led by God. But I'm not buying it. So projective corner, you can go on because I don't need your boost. Thank you. I don't need fake friends. I want genuine supporters. I want people that truly want to support what we're doing and believe in what we're doing. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy supporters. I want genuine people that want to support. So thank you, protective corner, but no thanks. And I thank y'all for joining. And I am out of here. I hope that y'all have a great day. But know that I'll be back because y'all, I did not go live on yesterday for that day 8 of our what's the name, but I actually want to talk about the what's the name. So I got to go live 2 more times today because I still have um visibility challenge number 8, day number 8, and day number 9. So y'all gonna see me back twice today. Y'all gonna see me back twice today. So boop boop boop. I love y'all. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.